Hey all, welcome to another video. In today's video I'm going to be using the Tarte Hydroflex foundation and testing it with a primer. If this primer that I've been liking, the Smooth Affair Illuminating from Jane Iredale, if this primer is going to make a difference or not. And so today I'm going to use a new moisturizer. This is from Fit Glow Beauty. It's their like redness rescue cream. I've always been wanting to try this just because I get red sometimes, and this is an air pump, and when I first got it and no product was coming out, I emailed them because I thought it was broken. I clearly did not know air pumps existed or how to use them. So it comes out green, like a lot more green than it is on camera. It's probably from light is washing it out, but it's like a mint green color. And I just did one pump. And this is also new, obviously, so I hope that it's not gonna change like how the foundation wears. I've only used that foundation once though, so I won't, I guess, have a really good idea anyway of how much this will change it. This is like a very, it's not a very slippy cream at all. I feel like I want something else to moisturize. I'll go with this. My regular Sailor, I'm almost running out. Put some on my hand. Oh, that's probably a lot. It's crazy how much skincare affects how your foundation sits. Like, if I don't have good skincare on, my foundation will be so dry, cling to all the dry patches, look so cakey, and then you do some skincare and all of a sudden it's so skin-like. But of course, different foundations, regardless of your skincare, can suck, but it's very good to keep in mind to make sure you're always doing skincare. I love how glowy this lotion or cream makes my face look, but it never looks greasy, especially after foundation. I'm gonna take the rest down my neck. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna do the primer. This is like a very pearly, like it does have like a glowy pearlescence. Yeah, that was not enough. I'm excited to see if the primer will make a difference, because lately, for some reason, all the foundation has been looking so good, and I don't know if it's because I've been doing skincare or they're good foundations, or it's this primer, because I never used this primer before until I started trying these new foundations, and so I really can't say if it's the primer or the foundation until I try it. And I like it dries right away like a cream. It's not like tacky or anything. All right, I'm using the shade 12 Neutral, or 12N, and it's so watery, if you can hear that. All right. I'm also going to play soccer very shortly here, so this will be perfect to see how it wears. I don't know if I'm gonna have a chance to like record about like how it wears at the end, or if I'll have to just leave it down below in the description box. I only ever use a sponge for foundation. I wanted to try brushes, and I bought like a Clove & Hollow foundation brush, but it doesn't matter what brush I use, I feel like it always comes out more cakey. I don't know if that my skin is red right there, or if the foundation is super uneven, but I know I want a lot more coverage than that. So I think I will do double the amount. I find that I use a lot of this product too, so I don't know if that's good or bad. But okay, also, if it's not skin-like after I add a second layer, then that's like a hard no for me. This foundation does look super skin-like though. I love that for sure. Even on the forehead, even in any lines It just looks incredible. Even though it doesn't cover up all the redness, I would 100% more prefer if something, even if it doesn't cover up all the redness, to be really, really skin-like. And this one totally is. Like, I don't know if you can tell I'm wearing anything, but obviously I am. All right, next I'm gonna go in with my usual concealer. Saint on the lid, Cover Effects under the eyes. Cover Effects in shade N Light 1, Saint in shade Alabaster. For some reason, the Saint makes my under eyes look crepey. And I don't know if you can tell, but it looks like it doesn't blend as well. I think maybe it's drying up. It's pretty old. Next, I'm gonna go in with the Well People powder. I don't think it's as fine milled as the 100% pure one. I do want to use it up though. And then I want to try, I heard 100% or Honest Beauty one's really good. I heard Kosas is good. I'm excited to try some new ones. I know that like your T-zone is where you're supposed to like powder, like where most people want to powder, but for me, I noticed that those are the places that get the cakiest after powder, and so I still powder it sometimes, but I try not to, or like keep it to a minimum. Okay, even after powder, this foundation looks freaking beautiful, like so nice. I wish it was fuller coverage, but that's okay. I feel like the more full coverage you go, the less skin-like things look, so that's okay. Okay, for bronzer, I did the like random number generation to see which one to pick for today, and I got the Mineral Fusion one. I really debated returning this one or not initially, but I decided to keep it, so we shall see how this goes. I don't know if this is like a big formula or whatever, but I found that it looked very almost like really cakey on me, but we'll see. And you can tell it's like stamped. Like, I don't know, I feel like it doesn't blend as good as some of the other ones that I have. Today's blush, we are trying Peak. I got this in the shade Hours in the Kinder box, like the subscription box. And I'm gonna do my regular method, which is with this Fit Glow. It like fits in there so perfectly. Fit Glow brush. I'll tap some off on my hand. Almost nothing came off. I think I swatched this one earlier, and it's like identical to the LYS, but I think it's less pigmented because you could really sheer it out. I mean, it's pigmented, but you can sheer it out. So let's see. Oh yeah, that was plenty. Okay, looks messy right now, but once I finish everything, it will all blend in. I'll compare the this is the Peak and Hours, and then I'll compare that shade to the LYS I have in Kindness. When I swatched them side by side, like before I sheared it out, they were literally like so almost really identical. This one has more peach, this one has more pink, this one has more peach, but like when they were swatched without shearing out, they looked so similar. For the eyeshadow, today's random choice is going to be this shade from Jane Iredale. It's called Chenille, and this was actually, like, you can see it's got the most use. It was at one point, this was the only clean palette that I had for actually a good amount of time, like I'd say a couple years, and at least a couple years, and this was the only shade that I ever used. So I love this shade. But first I will go in with like a white. Today's choice of eyeliner is going to be Pixie in the shade Black. The black shade I have from Pixie is a pencil. And I always try to go like as close to my lashes as I can. This one turned out so good and that one's getting so messy. And then I got new mascara that came in the Kinder Beauty box. The best little mascara ever. I don't know if that means that it only comes in this size or if that's just the brand name. But I have never used a wand like this before. So it's like got like that weird curve at the edge. I don't know, but I'll try it out. It smells very, very mascara-y. Like no mascara I have smells like this. I don't know if I'm supposed to do it with the curve up or this way. I actually love it. It actually really reminds me of how the application of the Rare Beauty mascara works for me. Okay, so it's really good. I mean, obviously, you know, you can tell a big difference. The only thing I'm noticing is it's not doing a super good job of like coating the very, very tips of my lashes, which I feel like is the most important part because that is like what gives you that really like a lot of length. I'm gonna go in with this mascara, the Warrior Princess, just to get the tips, because it's a dry formula, so I know it's not gonna transfer to my eyelids as bad. Actually, this mascara smells very similar. I think I just haven't used one of these in a long time. Wow, I think that's really good. The only thing for me is how is it gonna wash off, because I love the Rare Beauty mascara, but it gives me raccoon eyes. Like I mean, like at the end of the day when I wash off, like it doesn't all come off, and I have to go in with like different face cleaners and makeup cleaners and wipes and all that. So I don't like that. That's why I prefer tubing mascaras, but it looks really good. And I wonder how much it costs. It costs $6. No, that's the mask. The mascara is $15. 90% natural ingredients, including plant-based squalene, to protect, strengthen your lashes. I mean, it's looking pretty darn good. I'll go in, do the same on the other eye, and then put something on my lips and call it a night, call it a day. I think this is good enough for going out to play soccer. I like that it doesn't gather around my nose like most, like the Rare Beauty and every other foundation. Finally, for the lips, I'm using a Henne in the shade Bear, and it's this like really pretty, it's like a sheer lip balm. I really like it because I don't like when lip balms like get all over my face, or like stains or lipsticks, but this, even if I do get some on my face, it comes right off. I hope you enjoyed this video, just very simple makeup application, and hopefully I'll be able to do another one this weekend, and I hope you have a great day.